Good evening, viewing public. Tonight our guest is Sarah Palin, former candidate for vice president and former governor of the great state of Alaska. Good evening and welcome, Sarah.
Good evening, Larry. Thank you for inviting me, Larry. It's a gosh darn pleasure to be here.
It is common public knowledge that your ill-fated run for the vice presidency resulted in you having a bad case of hemorrhoids. It must have been terrible. So tell us, Sarah, about your experience with the treatment prescribed by your acupuncturist for your hemorrhoids.
Well, Larry, as you probably know, hemorrhoids are no laughing matter, even if you are from the state of Alaska. They hurt like hell, and make one's life miserable. They would even make Joe Six-Pack take a sitz bath.
Well, what did you do about it, Sarah? I have heard you called some Chinese doctor and had him come over and look at the hemorrhoids.
Yes, Larry, I called a man named Dr. Bok Choy. And yes, he looked at them. He prescribed me a Chinese herb named Bei Zi. The botanical name is Galichenesis. He told me to burn the Bei Zi until it started to smoke.
Were you going to smoke it?
Oh, for Christ's sakes, Larry, no. Dr. Choi told me take off my panties and to squat over the smoking Bei Zi, and that the smoke would make the hemorrhoids withdraw.
Did your hemorrhoids withdraw like Dr. Choi said they would?
Oh hell yes they did, Larry. My husband Todd, who lit the Bei Zi for me, was very surprised.
Thank you, Sarah, for telling us about this wonderful Chinese herb called Bei Zi. The next time my hemorrhoids flare up, I will call my acupuncturist and have him prescribe some Bei Zi for me too.
Good. Larry, call your acupuncturist at the first sign of hemorrhoids. They can cure you.
Thank you, Sarah, for speaking so frankly about such a sensitive and painful subject. Thank you for being our guest tonight and opening our eyes to the wonderful world of Chinese medicine.
It's been my pleasure, Larry. I am happy to spread the word about how wonderful Chinese medicine really is. And, oh, one more thing for you students of Chinese medicine. If you don't believe what Bei Zi can do, look it up in Bensky, 3rd edition on page 892. Good night.